Welcome to Shaman King, episode 24. 24. This episode, we're going to watch How versus the X-Laws. I think that's what's supposed to happen. So, I'm excited. I'm gonna enjoy this. I'm gonna enjoy this. I don't think this isn't gonna be Gene. This isn't gonna be the Gene fight. So I'm assuming this is when the fight's supposed to be, but this isn't going to be the Gene fight. I was just told that this is part of the X-Laws. Not all of the X-Laws, part of, because it's teams of 3. So it's going to be some of the X-Laws versus How. This will be great. All right, I'm just going to jump right into it because I want to watch this in 3, 2, 1, go. It's been so long since we talked like this. It has. Ooh. Have you been well? Has he? He got sick a while ago. Doesn't seem like he has been, but whatever. He looks awfully cheery. Yeah, that was such a good talk, guys. Wow, just wanted to check on him, I guess. I thought it was lagging for a second because How just like stopped. Not How, sorry, Yo. I keep confusing them. So weird. But yeah, Yo just paused abruptly. Dun, 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 dun. Everyone. Oh. Right, yeah. Casual cult rules. Don't leave on your own, it's dangerous. Little do you know, we're the dangerous ones. Cults are great. They're not. Maybe. So, I guess that was it. That was the talk. I don't know what I was expecting. I'm just like basically, yeah, just how you doing. I don't think I would have done anything differently if I was Yo. I would have just been like, I don't know what to talk about. Just, yeah, you had a tough fight, that's all. Just want to make sure you're enjoying yourself, that's all. So how long do you guys think this well, you guys have probably already seen the episode, so you already know, but if you haven't, guess in the comments how long you think it's gonna take for How to win the fight. I'm just curious. Maybe I'm over cocky, you never know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe How loses. That'd be a fast anime. How loses, the anime is over. X-Laws, all the others, they have nothing to worry about. Well, I guess we still have to worry about the X-Laws because probably don't want them, like Jean, to be like the Shaman King or something. But she's a little harsh. So yeah, but I mean, hey man, if you beat How, it'd be really convenient for us. But I doubt it. I'm just wondering, like maybe like 5 minutes, 3 minutes, 7 minutes. Like in terms of the episode, like episode portion. I don't know. Maybe it's gonna be like 10 minutes, but it's gonna be like 9.5 minutes of them like building up like the X-Laws. Trust no one. What an optimistic title. For what? What would you have to apologize for? Huh? Betrayal? What? Betrayal? Who said anything about betrayal? This is what? Hmm. It's ironic that he says this because it's like, yeah, it's your decision. It's ironic he says this to Yo though, because I feel like everyone but Yo was treating it like this. Yo realized he's like, I gotta leave before I'm stepping on thorny territory here. Yeah, because if Yo found out any more, he probably would have gone. He probably wouldn't have wanted to leave anymore. Oh, I thought he said muscle boy, but then I had to read the whole sentence again. You better kill him. Could boys go to bed at 8 o'clock? Damn. So no one was sleeping? Nobody. Not a single person. Marco's really creepy, by the way. I don't know if anybody likes Marco. He's a really weird dude. Really weird. Man said, good boys go to sleep at 8 o'clock. He's talking to his teammate like that. I know Lyserg's like 13, but still. What was she doing in the water? This boy has a history. Friend! We're friends! Come on, Marco, we're friends. We're buddy. Any friend of a friend is our friend. That's so many friends, friend. Oh, friend of a friend is our friend. I see what she did there. Now I understand. I just heard friend too many times. Nah, we'll pass. Thanks for the membership offer, though. It is pretty strong. No, he's confused. I'm confused too. I don't know what's going on. So laid back. Yo and Gene are two peas of a pod. So similar, but also not. Hmm. No, thank you. Yeah, he's being honest. So sensitive. Damn. What? He was being honest. Yeah. Whoa, really? Sayonara, freaks. I mean, he's right though. They take it so seriously. This man, all he said was "No, thank you." It's like, how dare you? I get it. He made her cry, but that's just, it's just a little bit of rejection. Wait, is it Hal versus the X-Laws or is it these three? No, they already had their match. Never mind. Is it so? Wait, who's on Hal's team? Is it just Hal? Hanagumi. Mach speed. Wow, that's pretty fast. You wouldn't be able to see that if that was the case, but I like their exaggeration. So yeah. hmm Okay, so it's a bunch of fodder. Okay, okay, El Pacho and the priest dude. I think he's a priest. I don't know what he is. Doesn't know how. X3. Okay, so they're not even like the sequel of the third movie, the worst one. I like how he's so like the patch the like the chief. He talks to the chief is so stressed, but it's like we all know like the thing that's gonna happen from this. It's like why even stress about it? It's just inevitable. It's like okay, long held dream. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. If I was one of the X laws, I'd be like, fuck, we got him. Damn. What if these guys are gonna die? They might. He's the captain. Okay. Machine. No, turret man. He's got like All Might's eyes. Except I probably shouldn't. I probably shouldn't insult All Might like that. All right. Here we go. The weird girl too. Please do that. That would be so nice. This episode would be great. It's already great, but I thought Hal already had his fight to be honest, but I guess this is his first one, right? Hey, fight! We got a pretty girl, All Might's ripoff, and uh, Joker court jester guy. Gabrielle! Ramiel! 9,000. Over 9,000? Oh, 8,300. 10,000! Jeez, wow. Whoa. He's a little toned. He's a little toad. He's a little toned. Ooh. Okay, they're gonna die. Ooh, 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 she's dead. Oh, she's so dead. Oh, she's very dead. Oh, that is dead. Wow, that was fast. How long was that? That was like what? It's 2 minutes? Oh, she's dead. Yeah, no, she's dead. No, she's dead. Okay. Yeah, I was like, I don't see a way where they're not dying. He's twisted. Why would you do that? Yeah, they come on, they're not innocent people. They're fighters, you know? They're going out into battle for this purpose. They're more than ready to just face that. See, this is what I don't like, though, is that the fact that they're not affected by their ally dying that extremely. Like, yes, death is a part of combat, but that's not acceptable. Like, you have to at least have some form of, like, yeah, what Ryu said. See, this is why I said, like, cult, but, like, not even as a joke, but, like, this is literally, like, massive cult behavior. I'm here to defeat you. Or try. Okay. Eh. Same thing again. Oh no, he's burning her. Okay. Yeah, sure. Resurrection. Okay. Hell, that's not, yeah. I was gonna say. I was like, that's ironic because if anyone knows about hell, it'd be Hal. Yeah, that's not gonna work, buddy. Okay, that's two. They're both dead. I was gonna say, is it just me or is the fire spirit? Oh, he crumbled them. What's the prediction? Yeah, yeah, yeah. What was I gonna say? Yeah, so is it just me or is it like the fire spirit's smaller from last time? I feel like it's more compact. Because before it used to be like huge. This time it's still big, don't get me wrong, but it's like the same size as the other angels. I kind of thought it would be bigger. Mm. If I remember correctly, this chick is supposed to be nice, right? She's the one that dies first, so hmm they're trying to find more about how. Yeah. Hmm. I'm curious to see once we get to the final part of these guys to see how it all like benefited them. Yeah. Not the most flashy performance, but he didn't really need to make it flashy. Mm. Well, yeah. Mm. Yeah, like this is what I'm curious about. I want to know like what they've learned, what they've taken away from this. Inadequacy. Yeah. The air is oh, okay. Fire needs oxygen to burn. As such, it's hard to imagine a better intermediary for my oversoul than Spirit of Fire. Yeah. He uses air itself as his like what's the term? Minimare? Like the thing to contain your Furioku. It's ironic, right? Because you need air to live. But yeah, he can turn into something that can kill. Hmm. Well, then I'd get out of there. Yeah, because he's about to commit suicide. Yeah. Because I'm worried about the announcer. I'm like, you need to get out of there, sir. The music's sick though. Like heavy guitar. It's just the scene sucks. The scene's like, once it detonates. Oh, okay. He'll be fine. Oh, wow. They grabbed him. Sure. Damn. Even Hal's face was like, he's like, whoa, okay. But these guys are insane. Lighter, he was already gonna die. He wasn't gonna recover from any of that. No real pieces of work. Yeah, sure. Yeah. Because last time Yo was angry, it didn't work out for him. So he's been trying to hold it in. The X-Laws can make you angry, but this guy, how is, yeah, how is different. Woo! Oh, he looks so cool. Oh, Jesus. Why does he look so cool? Well, yeah. Uh, I kind of want to. Oh, man, that was cool. Because I didn't want the episode to just be like, oh, he kills them all, and then that's it. That's like I kind of wanted it to be like there's something like something for me to actually talk about. With the oxygen thing, yeah, I think I remember something like that, but I've had suppressed it in my memory because there's a lot of stuff that goes in here. Um, yeah, I mean, like I said, it's a little ironic, right? Like when you have an opponent as twisted as How is, and then like their weapon is the thing you live off of. Like it's like, huh? But it was interesting with the grenade. Like I was like, okay, so it's because I didn't think it was just going to be as simple as like, all right, they become martyrs for the sake of just research. Like, okay, they just die, so we can just find out what Hal's ability is. Again, keep confusing the two. But yeah, I assume they had at least some kind of plan. So we're gonna learn about Hal's backstory, not backstory, but like Hal's because I'm that looked like Yo and I guess Hal's mother. So I'm guessing we're gonna learn about the sibling stuff now. His next episode is episode 25, and then it's episode 26. So then we'll be exactly halfway done with the anime, which is crazy to think. But actually took longer than I expected, which I guess is a good thing because it means it doesn't feel like it feels like there's that much more there now. Still, at least it's like wow, there's a whole nother half. But yeah, I mean, that was pretty nuts with the whole X-Law's commitment thing. But some of this stuff is already stuff we're aware of, right? But if you're watching it for the first time, it's a lot more shocking because it's like, wow, these guys will go at any lengths, and then How is just that strong. But if you've seen the previous anime, you already know all of that stuff. But it is cool to see him uh, a little serious, quote unquote, like how like his poncho is burned off. I'm assuming, but like you can see he's like he went from like sorry about that. He went from finger to like hand now. So it's like okay, all right. But yeah, like I said, serious, heavy air quotes there because spoiler alert. I don't want to spoil anyone who hasn't really seen the anime, like or read the manga or anything. How doesn't really? It takes a lot to push him to any kind of lengths. Um, But this is one of the first times we're seeing him get a little pressure, just a little bit. But it doesn't feel like pressure to him. It's just like it's like the equivalent of being able to actually touch him. You know what I mean? Like it's like okay, that kind of pressure. Like then we'll get to like more pressure as time goes on through the anime. I mean, it's still just the first half, right? We got through all the introductory stuff up until like episode what was it, 13? Then we got introduced to How, and then we got into the tournament stuff. So now we're getting at the tail end of like this is the end of the first round. Episode 26, I'm gonna assume might be Ren versus Yo. I don't know. Episode 26 will probably be round two. I'm assuming next episode is gonna reveal their lineage, possibly, like they're twin brothers. But yeah, overall, I like the episode. I wasn't expecting something super flashy, but I liked what we got. It was the first. I think the first murder affected me the most. The first kill affected me the most because I wasn't 100% sure if he was gonna kill them, but I was like, there's really no other way for him to do this because it's like he's like it's like you're in the it's one of those characters where they're so powerful that you're like I don't know if you can be and like I don't think it takes more effort to be delicate than it does to actually just win. You know what I mean? Because winning would include murder. It would take a lot more energy and like focus for him to be like, all right, let me see if I can just make you guys submit, which wasn't going to happen because the X laws are so brainwashed and committed that they're not going to accept defeat, right? So really, I was like, they're gonna die. So yeah, the first one just caught me off guard because I was like, I wasn't 100% sure, and then when it happened very suddenly. I was like, oh, I was like, damn, that's went right through her. And the funny thing is, it wasn't even like because with normally with animes, like sometimes like the last one, right? When he got like punctured, he was holding it in and like he was monologuing and everything, you know? I mean, movies do that too sometimes and all that stuff. It's like it's not the most realistic thing, you know? So you kind of expect it's like Naruto, spoiler alert, it's like Naruto's parents, right? Like Minato and Kushina are like literally giving him like they're saying their will to their child while they for like 5 minutes straight while their organs are completely punctured. Like they have nothing. They have nothing left in their torso, but they're still talking. So it's like it kind of caught me a little off guard, mostly because I wasn't sure if the murder was going to happen. And then when it did happen, she didn't even have like any form of consciousness. Her body, you could just see slouching on the cloth, so you could see that she was dead. And then eventually it pans to her face, where it's just like no consciousness. Um, so yeah, it was a little surprising. I was like, oh, she's just gone. So a little, I shouldn't say credit to the show for being realistic about murder, but it was unexpected. I was like, oh, okay, so they are gonna die. So yeah, that was probably the thing that caught me off guard the most in the whole episode. Everything else was a little more expected, but I think that's all I had to say because overall it was just that. I mean, in terms of anything that you guys would be interested about, like where you think how's going with this, I think mostly what you can take from this is what the X laws, like their whole thing, like how they explain to Lyserg, because we're seeing it from Lyserg's perspective. Like Lyserg is the forum for us as the audience to understand the X laws better, and not just this antagonistic viewpoint, right? Like you're seeing it as the audience through Lyserg. We're seeing it in and how like we're trying to understand them as people now, right? And we kind of sympathize a little bit. Some of us sympathize a little bit when they're dying, just putting their lives on the line for this. But yeah, I mean, what are your thoughts now a little bit? Like any other different approaches? Because funny enough, I think it was Anna. I can't remember who said this. Um, someone, one of the characters, some of our main cast, I think it was Anna, said like, this is the reason why they didn't go all fight Hao on their own outside of the Shaman fight. Because they could have done that much earlier, but they waited for the Shaman fight. Is because with the tournament system and everything in the laws, the goal to become Shaman King can only be done through this, and this is the most organized way for you to gain information on how, without all just getting decimated, because they knew they were all going to lose. So it's like it's not full blown arrogance. There's some tactics behind that, but yeah. And I'm also curious. Main thing I'm curious about, if you guys would want to put in the comments, what is your thoughts on Yo's perspective on either group? Like, do you think Yo gets more frustrated in how? Because it seems so, but which one do you think Yo has more of like disagreements or like issues with? Would it be how, or would it be the X laws? And if how, because we're not 100% sure, if how is not aware, not how, sorry, Yo, I don't think Yo is aware of the tie between the two. Like he doesn't realize he's his brother. If Hal learns that he's Hal's brother, do you think that will change like Yo's perspective on Hal? Because I think it might. And do you think that will make him more angry? Not more angry, but less angry at Hal, but like still Hal would make him the most frustrated. Because if you remember, Faust made him very angry, and then that didn't work out very well, and he promised to like gain more composure and like focus on his goal. But Hal is now helping that resurface, that rage part of Yo that makes him frustrated. Do you think Yo disagrees more with the X laws or with Hal per se, or like just in terms of both parties, and like how specifically? How do you think Yo like gets affected in that in your perspective? Because keep in mind, it's a story, right? There are facts that will show up later on, obviously, but we all read and watch things differently. So I'm curious how everyone else sees Yo's perspective on this. So yeah, if you guys want to put that in the comments, we could, discuss a little bit back and forth. But yeah, if you guys have enjoyed this reaction, where's the like this way? I think it's this way. I point at the wrong direction every single time. Make sure to like the video, subscribe, hit the bell notification so you can be notified when the videos come out whenever they do. Because this one might be early, some of them are late, some of them I miss and I have to notify you guys, and that stuff doesn't get to you unless you subscribe. And if you hit the bell button, excuse me, if you hit the bell button, you get to get the video when it actually comes out. So don't just subscribe, make sure to hit the bell. Anyways, aside from that, I don't think there's anything else. Comments? Stuff about how killing X laws and Yo, and that's about it. So I'll see you guys later. Peace, take care.